Alright, so it's Friday, which means it's time for a Not So Awesome News Show, but this isn't the old Not So Awesome News Show. This is the all-new Not So Awesome News Show. Play on words from Anyways, this is Andrew. Otto, as you hopefully already know, especially if you click on my Twitter, because that's my Twitter. You don't have a Twitter.
No.
Get a Twitter.
I don't have anything.
Get a Twitter.
I'll
Just
try.
get a Twitter so I can send you tweets that you won't ever read.
Probably.
But that way, in case you never know, you can get your own audience that wants to Twitter you. If you want to follow us on Twitter, he doesn't have one. Mine is at that guy Otto, because why not? Anyways, first thing of the day is a kind of take back from like 2 weeks ago, but it wasn't really a take back because that's not what the article says. It was basically a misinformation. Yes, that's the right way to put it.
Yeah.
It's not the right.
Misinformed everybody.
Well, I wasn't misinformed because that's not what the article said. But anyways, the Batman Different Family book and Joker mask are going to be available to the public. So it's not just going to be at Comic-Con, but it will launch first exclusively at San Diego Comic-Con. You can actually go pre-order it right now at Amazon for $28.60, which is 28% off cover price. It will come with Batman Volume 3, Death of the Family, in paperback, which I don't like paperback. I really don't.
Why is that?
I think it's OCD, and I just really like hardcovers because like I'll get all hardcovers, and if I have to get like a paperback in between, I'm just like, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. Like,
yeah, I kind of get
they did that with Spider-Man. They have like the two oversized ones from Dan Slott's run, and then the rest of them are all smaller, and I'm like, why? But anyways, if you want to go pre-order that, it's over there. Link in the description. The mask looks awesome still, and the box art for it looks even cooler now that like we actually see the box art. Next up, for part of the Batman 75th anniversary thing that's going on, ads in the background. We had to mute it. Batman Strange Days by Bruce Timm was released.
It was awesome.
We watched it. It was really awesome. Black and white. Takes place from when Batman was created. And it was awesome. It was short.
Yeah.
It was a total of 2 minutes and 53 seconds. So I didn't even make the full 3 minutes. But it was awesome. I do wish it was longer. That said, go check it out because Batman is Batman, and who doesn't like Batman? Don't answer that.
Yeah.
Next up, a kind of two things I want to talk about. Supeman Unchained, number 8 and 9, have been delayed. Don't know who's actually responsible for delay, but Scott Snyder, Jim Lee, DC, which I doubt it because they like money.
Yeah. But just to elaborate, not canceled, delayed.
Yeah, because a lot of people have been posting that it's been canceled. A lot of news headlines wrote canceled. Even the one I'm sending, the one in the link, it says canceled for now, which is not true. It's delayed.
Yeah.
Like, just emphasize that the series was already canceled at issue 9. They already said the series ends at issue 9 because it's canceled. Just the fact that issue 8 and 9 are delayed are not going to make it. It will end at some point. Hopefully this year. We don't know. The issue 9 was supposed to come out April 30th this month. But now we don't know when it's coming out. Kind of sucks because it was an alright series. You haven't read it, I know.
Yeah, I haven't picked it up yet.
But it was alright. The only Superman thing I was picking up because it was the only thing that started not too long ago with issue 1. But I don't know. It wasn't the best either, to be honest. The art was awesome because Jim Lee, great artist. Scott Snyder is a great writer, but I don't know, just I felt like I needed to know more about what's going on with Superman in different locations because I didn't know, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, you're playing catch up. You didn't know previous.
Pretty
things.
much, but I don't know how like the new 52 continuity works perfectly. So
yeah.
Next up, Gotham actor for the Riddler has been revealed. His name is Corey Michael Smith. I have no idea who he is.
Yeah, same here.
That's what he looks like. Still no faith in the show, which is a good thing because that means if the show is good, I'll be like, oh my god, this is amazing, because I have no expectations for the show. But I'm still pretty sure that I'm not going to be like, oh my god, this is amazing, because it's It's put out by Fox. And, I honestly wish it was CW.
Yeah, I think they'd do a better
I
job.
like Arrow a lot. I know they're producing Flash next. It would have been
Are they?
cool. Yeah, Flash is
I didn't know
his
that.
own spinoff. It would have been cool to see a Batman one and have them all tie in. Sadly, they can't do that with Smallville, even though the Smallville is like gone. It's long gone.
Yeah.
They can't tie anything into that guy because I believe Green Arrow was in Smallville as a different actor. So a crossover there would be really, really weird.
Yeah.
But it's too bad they couldn't have thought ahead and done it somehow. But yeah, Gotham. There's news for it. I'll talk about it, but I'm not gonna be excited for it. Next up, Amazing Spider-Man pre-orders are nearing 600,000. So Superior Spider-Man ends next week with issue 31, and this comes out, I believe, the following week. Might be actually on the 30th. Comes out soon. It comes out this month. It's gonna retail for $5.99, so it's going to be like $2 more than usual. Which
is that worth it though?
Well, it's supposed to be double sized. But see, here's the thing about double sized issues. Sometimes they'll be double sized, and like the 25th issue of All New X-Men, and the entire story is one giant story.
Right.
Sometimes it'll be double sized, and it'll be like, here's one story, here's another story that really doesn't matter that much. And in this case, I don't know how that's going to work, because it's also including Inhuman issue number 1, supposedly at no extra charge to the original cover price, which is kind of like, no, you guys knew that this was going to be in there. You just don't say that stuff. Like, no extra charge. It's like anytime you go anywhere and it's like buy 2 for 1, you're like, I'm doing the math. I'm splitting it in half,
yeah,
and I know that I'm paying half and half. I don't think there's a definitive page. Oh no, there is. It's a 64 pages. So this is how you'll know. If all 64 pages are just the main Spider-Man story, then it's a double-sized issue. If it's just the 30-some-odd pages and the other half is the Inhuman issue number 1, then they kind of just added that extra dollar for no reason. I kind of feel, I don't know, like, the main villain for this, I guess, first arc is going to be Electro, and it disappoints me because I know why they're doing it.
Why?
Because Amazing Spider-Man movie. Because Electro's in the Amazing Spider-Man movie,
Electro,
and they're putting him in there. This is issue number 1, not issue 701, which also disappoints me. And you know why it's issue number 1?
Why?
New fans. Because new people watch the movie and be like, oh look, it's number 1, instead of 701, which they could have just put the giant point now symbol thing and gotten people there. I would have liked that better, because they've done a second issue of Amazing Spider-Man number 1. And then they went back after like 50 some odd, after they got to like issue number 50 or something, they went back to the old numbering.
Oh, really?
So, you can't actually get them all in the right order unless it's going to be like issue 400 and something, and then issue number 1. Then after a few, it's going to be issue 500 and something.
Wow.
Anyways, next up, the director for the Sinister 6 movie has been named. It is Drew Goddard. I cannot pronounce his last name. But he is also the writer of the Sinister 6, and writer and director of Cabin in the Woods,
which is a good movie.
Which you like. Yeah. I haven't seen it. But the big deal about this is that he's also the writer and executive producer of Daredevil, which is being done by Marvel. So he's working for both Marvel and Sony, which just shows that, although they're kind of rivaling each other because of their own different Marvel movies, then, there's hope. Maybe Spider-Man will be in Avengers at someday. I know that the Osborn Tower was supposed to be in Avengers 1.
Oh, really?
But Sony hadn't rendered it yet, so they didn't actually know what it looked like, so they couldn't give it to them in time.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe.
I mean, they're taking their first steps, I think.
Yeah. It'll be cool, I hope. I don't know. We'll see. At Sinister 6 movie, I don't know how you're going to pull that off, because where's Spider-Man going to be? Unless it's based off the comic book that's coming out right now, I'll watch it because that's a hilarious comic book. Otherwise, I don't know how that's going to be. Avengers 2 Age of Ultron. Pictures taken from South Korea of Captain America.
I think it's awesome.
His uniform. He looks like Captain America. There's really not much else to say about it. When I read the story, I was like, oh, look, you could see his new outfit. I'm like, this looks very similar to his outfit that I just saw in Cap 2. His shield's a little scuffed up, but I don't know. If you want to check it out, link in the description. Next up, Disney Infinity will be adding Marvel. They released a trailer a few days ago with Captain America's shield flying around.
That was the best part.
No word, I believe, yet on the first, characters to be launched. Obviously, I'm assuming Captain America.
I'm assuming Avengers.
I would assume Captain America, Iron Man, and Thor would be the first three because they're pushing them really big in the movies and stuff. Hopefully, we'll get, Spider-Man and I don't know, X-Men.
Well, it's Disney, so they're gonna crank them out as fast as they can.
I know, and since this has nothing to do with movies, they can crank out X-Men, and I want X-Men.
Yeah.
I want Cyclops.
Who doesn't though?
I want Cyclops. I want Dark Phoenix Cyclops.
I want Nightcrawler.
Dude, get out of me. I'm just kidding. The only time I like Nightcrawler is X-Men Evolution, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you should read the first issue of Nightcrawler. It was alright. But yeah, if you want to check out the trailer for that, it's really short, but I hope they release a starter set, because I want it. I kind of want to play it now. I don't like that the figures are like $10 each.
Yeah.
But
they gotta compete.
I'm not saying that it's worth it, because it's probably not worth it in the long run of the scheme of life. But it's just another thing to have fun with. Also, is it for just the old consoles? Is it next gen yet?
I believe it's not next gen.
You should make it next gen, because some of us need more games
for
next gen. Anyways, Quicksilver, the actor playing Quicksilver in his Quicksilver persona, I guess, and Colossus and Mystique and some other people, I guess. I don't know if there's anybody else, but from Days of Future Past, made a commercial for Cars Jr. And the big deal about this is that we get to see Quicksilver, what he looks like, and kind of what he acts like, but not really. And I will say right now, so many thumbs down on the video.
Disappointment.
Because Quicksilver does not look like Quicksilver to me.
It just looks like cheap makeup and a cheap wig.
It looks like when you go to Spirit or one of those places and you buy the spray thing for your hair for Halloween. It feels like that's what they did to him. Because if you compare him, especially to the Age of Ultron version where his hair is just a natural color, it's way different. I don't know. X-Men movies, that's a whole other video. But there's also behind the scenes for that commercial, which was entertaining. The actors, I'm not saying, they're bad or anything. I'm just saying that their makeup is done horribly, and I don't agree with it. And I probably won't agree with the movie all that much, because that's how I feel about it. But that's my opinion. Next up, The Last of Us Remastered, coming out for the PS4.
That is exciting.
Did you play Last of Us?
Yeah, I played it.
You did? Okay, but you didn't beat it.
No, I haven't.
I'm disappointed in you. It is an awesome game, one of the best games last year, if not the best game of last year. Basically, just updated graphics, a lot like what they did with the Tomb Raider that they released. Did they release anything else? I believe, once they released something else that was remastered aside from Tomb Raider?
I don't know.
I don't
can't remember at the top of my head.
But, yeah, if you pre-order it, you get bonus stuff to help you with the campaign, which I honestly could care less about. I don't know if there's any DLC added to it. There should be, if you ask me, especially for the price point. They're charging $60, which is the retail price of when the game came out, and since it's been out a year, I feel like they should lower it.
Yeah.
Unless you're adding like storyline DLC to it, I don't.
That's what I was hoping for.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that it's that much money. If you add the extra stuff, I don't know if they talked about it, if they're gonna do it or not, but if they add any extra DLC from story-wise, not multiplayer-wise, story-wise, because I don't play the multiplayer, maybe it's more worth it, but even then, it still seems really high to me. Next up, Super Smash Bros. Nintendo had a Super Smash Bros. Direct. Basically, Nintendo does, those Nintendo Directs, but this one was all Super Smash Bros. Whole bunch of news released, but probably the best news, except for Mega Man's thing.
Yeah.
Charizard and Greninja are joining Super Smash Bros.
Super excited for Charizard.
YouTube not still confirmed.
Really?
Yeah. But Pikachu is confirmed. Jigglypuff's not confirmed.
I'm okay with Mewtwo. I'm getting Charizard. That's all that matters.
And Lucario is going to be there. So I think that my favorite part of this is that you can have 4 Pokemon
fighting each other.
It's just Pokemon on the screen at once instead of all Nintendo characters, just Pokemon, and that would be amazing. There's a trailer for it. Charizard freaking bites the guy and just goes in. I think it was Mario. It looks awesome. Greninja is awesome. That's my starter Pokemon. It's awesome. Go watch it. And lastly, more or less lastly, on the news side of things, Godzilla extended trailer was released. Even though it says extended look, it's just a trailer. Looks awesome.
It does. It makes me want to watch it.
I've been wanting to watch it. Shows more of Bryan Cranston and kind of his backstory of what's going on there. Not much else to say, but it's Godzilla and he's destroying a whole bunch of shit. And it's Godzilla and it's Godzilla.
You have to see anything else.
Have you seen the original Godzilla?
Yes, I have.
I did too. The fact that it's black and white and the fact that I had to read subtitles throughout the whole movie bugged me.
I don't know, but this is more Americanized.
So. It is, but it's not Americanized like Godzilla 2000. Did you watch Godzilla 2000? You didn't watch the one that came out in the year 2000 with the dude who played Inspector Gadget.
No. Is it bad?
A lot of people say it didn't happen.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think there's a continuity. I don't think there's even a continuity to these Godzilla movies. At least the American one. But a lot of people are like, it didn't happen because it was pretty bad. Lastly, if you want to check it out, a link for the top 25 recurring characters in The Simpsons. You already said, what is your favorite?
Dr. Nick's. That has to be number 1. Followed by Disco Stew.
Not Ralph?
Not Ralph. Even though Choo Choo Choose You is classic.
The leprechaun tells me to burn things. My favorite, number 6, Milhouse Van Houten, right?
Yeah.
Remember when he ate my goldfish and then you lied to me and said he said I didn't have a goldfish? Then why'd I have the bowl part? Why'd I have the bowl? That's my favorite Milhouse line. Anyways, that's all the news for this week. No topic this week because there was way too much news and editing time, uploading will probably be like 3 freaking hours for me. With other 3 hours of editing, rendering time. So, yeah, no topic this week. Next week, talk about something related to comic book collecting or maybe just, I don't know. The first thing I talked about was spoilers, because spoilers suck. But anyways, that's the news show for this week. If you have any suggestions for topics, go ahead and leave it in the comment section down below. Hit the like
button.
What he said. Subscribe for more this and other stuff. One more announcement is Sunday releasing kind of a beta of a new show that I hope you guys check out. Batman video game review, but like I said, it's a beta. I edited it poorly on purpose, but it'll be there. So check it out, along with everything we did last week and stuff. And yeah, thanks for watching, and goodbye.
Thanks for having me.
Alright, so this is the end slate, and how did you guys like the all new, not so awesome news show? Different, I know, not really. I don't know, my friend, he's going to be joining me on these, for a while, hopefully, and, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Maybe it's better than just me talking to a camera all by myself. I figured, I'll just have my friend, because we used to do a show, or still do, it's not up yet. We want to do like a series and episodes before we start getting them up, because they have to be weekly, like this thing, which ironically we could be doing the other thing. Anyways, other way, hope you liked the show. Down below are annotations for things I've done, kind of not this week because the Earth 2 review was like 2 weeks ago, and then did the Rat Queens Volume 1 review, the unboxing for Tom and Jerry, and I put a link for Batman Eternal number 1 review, which I forgot to put a not so awesome in the thumbnail over there because it says a not so review. I forgot to put awesome. But anyways, yeah, you can go check those out. I didn't do a thumbnail for my weekly pickups, which is why it's not down there. But yeah, anyways, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of a all new, not so awesome news show, which we still probably need a better name, but shorter for YouTube wording, titling wise. Anyways, yeah, just, don't forget, leave a comment for suggestions on anything. That'd be awesome. Or just, comment, tell me what you guys thought of it. That would be great. hit the subscribe button and like and all that cool stuff. Or if you just want to comment for fun and just talk, because I get bored a lot, that's cool too. I'm just saying. Or follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to do that. Tweet me and we'll conversations and it'll be like, yay, kind of. I don't know, this is getting weird really fast. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Have a great week, and I will see you next week and stuff. All right, then. Goodbye.